It's the best round I've shot here by a couple strokes.
And I was making pretty much all my circle one putts.
So there's a lot of shots that weren't that far off.
I think 7 under every round, and this tournament will definitely win.
The drives were feeling clean, the putts were going in, so I'm happy. It felt good. It's a little bit harder to focus because, you know, I got 3 more rounds left for the year. I get to go home off season. So those thoughts start to creep in a little bit. So if anything, it was just a little bit harder to kind of focus and be ready to compete.
Yeah, I saw he had a rough start. You know, he's got some strokes to play with, and I think at the end of the day, we're going to be almost tied. So now it's just beat him round by round. You know, I'm going to be playing against him and Rick, and I just got to beat them each of these next 3 rounds, and I think that's the game plan, and that's what I got to do.
Third time I've been 3 over through like 6 holes here at Nevin, and the last probably 4 or 5 rounds I've played here. Honestly, I don't think I really threw that many bad shots. I think it just quickly spiraled. Yeah, I like where I'm at. You know, I still had a decent round today. Obviously, Ricky's tough to beat out here.
This course is just tough. It's pretty easy if you let yourself get stuck on pars out here. It's important to get off to a good start, get a couple birdies on the front 9, and then try to kind of hold on in the back. The back can be a little challenging. You know, this isn't a course you're going to be shooting 11, 12 under. You know, if you average 7, 8 under this week, every round, whoever does that's going to win.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 2 front 9 coverage of the MPO lead card here at the 2024 Disc Golf Pro Tour Championships presented by Barbasol. We got BigBarri in the commentary booth once again, bringing you the action from here in Charlotte, North Carolina. But real quick, we want to let you know that the putting game is returning for season 3, episode 1, and it premieres this Sunday right after the MPO final round of the Pro Tour Championship on DGN and JomezPro Patreon. If you can't watch on October 20th, the first episode premieres on JomezPro YouTube channel on November 4th. Right now, we have a special offer for Jomez fans. Use the code JomezFree at sign up to get a free month of DGN Pro or Standard and get early access to watch JomezPro episodes. My eyes get a little squinty sometimes when I read. It's okay though, because we are here to watch this.
I like putting games. So does this guy right here. His whole game's about a putting game. I feel like Ricky Wysocki just doing it all kinds of different ways. It's hard to beat on this course. Real hard to beat.
Who wins in a game of putt?
Between these guys?
Between this card?
I don't know. The
whole card.
Yeah,
who wins a game of throw? I mean, they're all just insane. They're putting it down the fairway and making the putt. So,
game of throw. That'd be cool.
Do we create that game?
Yeah.
Next year, season 1, episode 1 of throw. Just hit a tight fairway. These guys are going to win. That's why they're here at Nevin, the tight course. Proctor. Huh?
Yeah, 100% putt.
100%. That wins putting games.
Yeah. When you don't miss, usually pretty good. Hole 1, par 3, 419. Bend it off this left side with a big anhyzer. Drift it into the gap. Skip it right into the circle if you can. You got a pretty narrow opening right there. You're going to see people left and right, leaving them about 50 feet. Inside 30 feet, I feel like is a fantastic shot on this hole.
It certainly is. I consider it a good get. I mean, this is super tough early get, even though it's pretty wide open.
A little chilly out there?
It's perfect.
Okay.
Honestly, it's perfect scoring conditions. Those trees aren't moving a lick.
I like the turn. He always ends up left.
Yeah, he does it again, huh? And finds himself out there in the C2 territory.
Gannon.
Roller.
Going with it again.
Do you think that can work 4 times in a row? I feel like it's like...
If it's calm.
Yeah.
If it's calm, like I think that you're just rolling the dice. And I think it's an interesting way to attack this hole. Because I don't remember anyone trying it last year. Yeah.
Did you just come up with like a really good name for a roller disc? The dice.
Oh.
That's good. Well, I think you said it.
No, it was on purpose. I did it. No, I came up with it.
I'm
It was me.
I need a lawyer.
Patent.
Dang it.
Isaac with the more traditional turnover. This is a little bit overturned, I think. Yeah, that really worked well.
Yeah.
And representing
Got to flat nicely.
James Proctor.
Schleibach out here double caddy dutying. No way he continues doing that for more than just a hole.
Oh, too much hyzer. Not enough. Well, it was never going to flip enough with that much hyzer.
Nope. Just a bit too much hyzer, but man, that's one of James Proctor's go-tos is the hyzer flip game, which is part of the reason why he played so well in round 1.
Ooh. Was that a putt?
that was a whirling dervish there for our cameraman, trying to figure out where the disc and the basket are. Gannon obstructed look from 50 feet.
Good try.
Everything's always online. He's either got the height or the aim right, but usually both. Speaking of,
That's both.
all right, that's an H to Gannon. That's a great putt to start off.
Yeah, round and a hole. He's been putting fantastic. And that little branch tried to do something.
And the putt went in pretty low. That just tells me that was going in hearted without that little tiny annoying branch. Isaac's drive ended up really close. Honestly, it looked way too overturned out of the hand. Must have been a decently stable disc to finish flat and get that extra bit of ride. Important putt for Proctor here. And that just keeps him 6 back of Ricky's 17 under. And I'm sure by now you're familiar with the scoring system, but these players competed all season for points to essentially give them a lower total going into the Pro Tour Championship. Yesterday, Gannon started off at 10 under. Ricky started off his tournament at 9 under. So a little tiny bit of advantage for Gannon, but he had a slow start, came back strong, and that's why he's right there in second place. Congratulations. We got 2 giveaways this week, Gloria Tate and Shannon Davis. You are the winners of the final JomezPro practice round giveaway this year. Congratulations. We're going to send those things out to you soon. Back to disc golf.
Yeah, hole 2, par 3, 366. We explained it yesterday. There's a little leaner down the fairway. If you missed that one on Anheuser, you can see it right there, leaning tree. Get past the first one, miss that leaning tree with a little Anheuser. Might find yourself in the circle.
Yeah, that's it. That's it right
this
there.
This is it. Yeah.
And you hear the clap. That's Ricky knowing that I don't care if I hit a tree that's 40 feet away, I'm going to birdie hole 2.
Or I threw the right shot.
Yeah,
know?
and lived with it.
Yeah.
Ricky has been wise beyond his years for a long time. Obviously now a seasoned veteran, but I remember practicing with him when he was, 17, 18 years old, and he would throw shots that would hit a tree and he wasn't disturbed by it. Good looking shots. And I would do the same thing and I would get pretty annoyed about it. And he'd be like, why? Like, you threw the right shot and that just stuff like that happens. I was like, dude, I'm not trying to have you be more mature than me and you're like 12 years younger than me, so stop it.
Yeah. And then he won a major his rookie year.
Yeah. He's like 19 years old. So,
yeah. You see all the young talent now, Gannon being very young, winning.
Look at
very
these
young
drives,
age.
Paul.
But
look at these drives. Wow.
Ricky was one of those guys who did it early.
Yeah. They didn't have to get a monkey off the back because it was never on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good looking bid there for Isaac.
I think he thought he made it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just doesn't quite pop the same. It comes out on the line, but you're like, yeah, that's good. And then it drops and you're like, weird.
That was one of those rare opportunities where he was putting downhill at the elevated basket.
Good putt there from Gannon. Those aren't easy. Little 30-footer. They are for him, though.
Nice birdie for James.
A lot of good throws here. I mean, Isaac makes that. You get a star frame on this one, and that'll be the only star frame of the day, guaranteed.
That being said, nearly half the field, 15 out of the 33 players, were able to find the 2 on hole 2, and that is just saying a lot about the level of play.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the best we got, and they're going to figure this place out.
And it gets better every year.
Yep.
The competition this year would beat last year's competition, and that just goes all the way back to the very beginning of it. It's just every person on this leaderboard, even Joel Freeman, who is like down there at the bottom this week, he shot 12 under a couple weeks ago. So it just tells you any given week, it can be your week out here, but sometimes it just isn't. And it's because look at your left and right part of your screen. There is just a billion trees out here, and sometimes you just get the wrong side of the trees on the edge of the fairway. This is a tough par 4.
Yeah, right to left, sidearm spike, and hyzer was something stable.
Ricky hit the first tree and still managed to get a good tee shot yesterday. Today, he throws it pure and actually gets less distance than his drive yesterday, but he's right in the middle of the fairway.
Surprised Gannon's going with this shot right here. He's got the good chopped sidearm, which I think is the optimal play. But right next to Ricky. So
Rolls right over it.
I think that you got to miss a few more things, then you got to avoid the skip left there.
Well, I like his position today. You remember yesterday, he actually took a double bogey on this hole. Yep. Oh, boy. Really unfortunate skip for James.
Yeah, and well, you see where Gannon hit. He hit on the hill slope right there. A little bit left, and that skips over that hill.
Maybe.
Or, right. Skips over that or left. So I think he got a fortunate, not a break. I mean,
he just threw a hyzer.
Right, like, there's my point.
Yep.
Same kind of shot, and look where he ended up.
That's actually really close to where Gannon was when he ended up taking his 6. So we'll see if Isaac's able to navigate the tight gap.
I like this. Play it for par. He didn't want to go right down those 2 little gaps. We saw Gannon get in trouble trying to do that yesterday, hit the middle one.
Knowing when to take your foot off the gas here is so important. That being said, the pace is just so blisteringly hot. It's hard to know when you really can play for par, because it just seems like the field isn't interested in just coasting along. Like, you have to set such a high pace.
Yeah, well, these guys are fast. When they get on the course, they move along fast.
Yeah, they're sprinting at an endurance race. It's a tough thing to do. And Gannon most assuredly will not be taking a double bogey on this hole today, and I think he's probably going to improve by at least 2, if not 3.
That was a great shot. This is such a hard par 4. When I'm playing this, it's a bonus birdie, without a doubt.
It sets up well for forehand. I'm surprised we didn't see that really from anyone. Ricky
pulls it a little bit. Good height.
Oh,
He ain't gonna miss 2 in a row, is he?
yeah. I mean,
Not
the
at
putt
this-
looks good.
Yeah, not at this time of the year. Seems like he likes to putt well the last couple months of the year, every year.
A lot of people like to putt well at the end of the season. Not many actually do it. Now, this guy likes to putt well at the beginning of the season, and then also in the middle of the season, and also at the end of the season. And this guy's been putting well for
Decade.
about 12, 13 years, 14, 15 years on the Pro Tour. You think he's the best putter from 2010 on?
Yeah,
at
this point.
You think Macbeth would
I think
maybe?
Macbeth had the edge, but then over the last few seasons, Ricky is outlasted him.
The Power Disc Golf Academy would like to shout out Tom K. When Tom joined the Academy, his rating was 685. Tom has increased his rating by an unbelievable 117 points and is now rated 802. Ezra's max distance lessons have increased his distance and accuracy, and it shows. Great job, Tom. Keep it up. If you want to improve your rating like Tom has, scan the QR code and use promo code DGPT at checkout for an exclusive discount to the Power Disc Golf Academy.
Hole 4 is a par 4 that bends slightly left off the tee. Backhand flip up to land in the middle is a great play. I don't know if you're going to see anyone go with the forehand turnover play, but that'll get you the most distance. Just try to avoid going down to the right side because that is where the bogey monster lurks. From there, it's a straight tunnel down to a lengthened basket that was lengthened last year for the first time for the Pro Tour. It's a good get. And once again, going for the pretty conservative tee shot, and that sets up such a long second shot. But really choosing to stay in the fairway as opposed to getting extra distance.
A little wide, worry about it.
Yeah,
Good
kind of kicks
kick.
down to where Gannon is, I think. Yeah, a little bit extra distance there for Rick.
That's actually really important to get that extra little bit.
I agree.
Get past that upslope, and now he's going to have a full swing. All the way to the good stuff.
Just as smooth and buttery as they get right there. James Proctor, the best driver of the group. Gannon's got a little bit of a flex play here, but good footing. And that's good.
Oh, and it flexed out.
Oh, that's so good,
You're
Paul.
not lying.
Just to get a putt from back there is insane. Just outside the circle, we'll call it 39 feet, but that's a great throw.
This is awkward.
And Isaac just says, I can't even pretend to try for this one. That's a good shot just to get up the fairway.
Yeah, it should be an easy par.
See how much distance Ricky has left. Yeah, this is a good spot. It's a pretty natural spot, too, to play the hyzer swing.
Wide, gotta miss those Guardians. Gets behind all of them.
Oh,
Jerm.
yeah.
There's some love in the air.
Fern likes it. Yeah, a little bit wider than he would like, but
A lot of it.
yeah.
Yeah, you got away with a lot there.
Uh-huh.
That can kick right, and it's bad down there. See, this
This is money.
isn't anywhere near.
That's just perfect. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Just outside the bullseye.
And Ricky was 15 feet wide of that.
Yep.
Running it.
Oh, no kidding. Great shot. Gannon up first. Got to be careful.
This one. Look at the leaning basket. Makes it a little bigger for him. He doesn't need it.
Something's different. The pace is definitely a lot faster today. These guys were a little slow yesterday. I mean, at this point, Gannon just had gone double bogey on 3 and 4. Today, birdie. And he has to just to keep up with Ricky, who's now 3 under. James is about to get to 2 under to tie Isaac, who's 2 under.
Yeah, this is a shreddy pace.
Pretty fast. And there's some birdies to get here on the first few holes.
What's harder, the back nine or the front nine?
Back 9, and it's not even close.
You think?
I definitely think so. That's why I think last year when Ricky shot his 8 under en route to shooting a 10 down course record, we were just blown away that somebody could even if you took a doubles or even a triples team with a back 9, to get 8 under is pretty unfathomable. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that most players would agree. The back 9 is where this course really gets tough to score.
We got a par 5 here, 1,052 feet. Hyzer off the tee, down the hill. Avoid the bushes on the right. Avoid the kick and the OB on the left. Second shot, throw it anywhere in here. It's really tight. You're going to have all kinds of windows. And then scrap your way up to the green. You're never going to land in the same spot here once you get down in this wooded fairway, and you're going to have to manipulate your line into getting yourself a birdie putt. Look out, though. A lot of bogeys do happen on this one, and they happen quick. Starts off with a good tee shot.
Yeah, there's the clap.
Okay, we're good.
Yep.
Now we can just talk about how good it is.
It's better than yesterday, I think, Paul.
Oh, wow.
That's it's hard to do much better than that. Because you don't want to just throw it as hard as you can, because you can turn it over and go in the really bad place off to the right.
Oh,
Speaking of,
yeah, this is not gonna.
I hope that falls on the edge, because if it penetrates through, he's gonna have to burn a shot just to get out. If it's on the edge, he can maybe then get back into the woods on his second shot, and he's back into position for par.
And this needs to not go out of bounds. Must have caught the trees.
Yeah,
I think it was good trees.
There's a lot of friendly branches over there.
The height and the angle, it wasn't going to match up.
This is looking to be pretty nice for Isaac.
Got to beat that little corner. Oh, yeah, it does easily.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
On the flat spot, too, so he'll have a good run up. And Proctor obstructed. See if he is able to find a way to get back into the woods.
Oh, what a forward skip.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I'd say
10 of 10.
Almost secured his par.
Yeah, that's as good as he could have done from there.
You know, it does look like Gannon's on. Yeah, he's on the edge, so. Yeah, deal.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit right, but I think he's going to be happy with the result. Is he stuck? There's a lot of briars over there.
Yeah, I think he was. Really good still, but that would have been special.
Yeah. And Ricky once again going to the forehand. Just almost a chip now.
Oh no, this one looks like it's coming out though.
It doesn't turn it enough. I agree.
See the nose up out of the hand? When you got a slope, when you got nose up,
you're going to be going down.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's going to be a tricky spot there
for a little slip on the back foot, but the follow through saves him. Yeah. Oh, a little extra help.
Yeah, it's just a jump putt layup there for Gannon. Should be a pretty easy par. This is just a tough spot because you don't want to do anything too crazy because you can kick out of position, but you're not really in a spot where you can get close enough to birdie. So you have to be pretty smart about how you manage that shot there. Isaac, however, he has opening to the tunnel.
I like going to the left of the...
They don't make him better than that.
Man.
I don't think they make him better than that, Paul.
Nope. Ricky likes it over here. He's a scramble guy. Look at how little those gaps are. Finds the fat one.
Uh-huh. It's looking good. Oh, kicks backwards. That's some pro backspin, unfortunately for Ricky. It took a near park job to... He's got a lot of work left for the birdie.
Skip it in.
It'd almost be a birdie save with a drive that good. You know, it's like you'd hate to see him squander. And especially with Gannon being in trouble off the tee, Gannon's going to be able to just pitch up here for the par. He might even give it a run.
Yeah, he's definitely going to give it a run.
So he's going to get the par. And Ricky could lose an opportunity here to gain a stroke with that great tee shot if he doesn't make this putt.
Big F.
Yeah, but
he's
going to make that putt.
He's knocking him down from deep this whole month.
4 out of the first 5 for Ricky Wysocki.
Oh, good catch.
Did you see he liked it, and then he wasn't so sure, and then boom, it's in.
Fist bumps are coming early from Rick. That means what?
That means
He's got the momentum.
that
And
just
he
means
loves that.
he's feeling himself.
Up by 3.
Ezra back on 6. We saw him hit the base yesterday. Is he going to do it again? Okay, it's not based, but I mean, that's a heck of a shot. And this would be 4 down through 6. And it is.
Squeaks it, dances it right in.
Ezra and James.
What a get.
would
6 is a toughie, man.
Super tough. And I was going to say, him and James are the only 2 players in the field to birdie hole 6 yesterday.
He's got it back-to-back days.
Look at this steep Anheuser angle for Niklas.
Mr. Scramble.
Yeah, a little early on the tee shot for 7. Nice. A prayer from maybe outside C2.
Yeah, that was outside C2, man. That
It
took
launches.
forever to get there.
He's so good from range. And he does it in such a different way. He really sends it like 10 degrees right at the basket.
Yep. 4
Ricky.
through 5, dream start.
Hold on to a 3-shot lead. Imagine being Gannon right now. He's playing terrific. 3 under through 5 holes. Lost a stroke. Tough. Hole 6, big hyzer off the tee with the mandatory. You have to get at least 400 something feet to clear the out of bounds. And from there, you have another maybe 500 to the basket, honestly. It's a little bit downhill, but you do have a low ceiling that is created by the big trees that you see on your screen right now. It's a bonus birdie. And then some.
I like how they give you a little green turf there to get a little extra run up there.
They did it on all the tee pads out here, and I really like it. Nice place to kind of get some dirt off your shoes, and that's a good touch.
Good drive there from Rick. A little better than yesterday.
He kept it lower, a little bit more driven.
Does Isaac have the distance to get it?
I mean, he's making a good case for having all the distance he needs to get almost any hole. So I don't want to say no. From where he's at, it's going to take something really, really special to get to the pin.
How high this thing is.
It's kind of a mixture of the Spikeiser play and the driven play for Gannon. Yeah, he's right there by Rick. Really wide there for James. I don't think it's going to hit those trees.
You're right.
Yeah. Oh, wow. My goodness, that had a lot of movement back to the left.
Yeah, so that's an A grade up there. See how close Isaac can get.
Gonna go with the roller. It's a lot of cut. That's a good shot.
Yeah, I mean, roller still going to be short. Really short.
Out there in C3.
I mean, that gets a little more. You're looking at 40. I don't know. Parking this hole.
I mean, there it is. It's that little white blip way in the back of your screen. It's way back there.
Low Anheuser fading out.
Gannon will just use that disc on any. I mean, that's incredible.
Stop
Inside the
it.
circle. That is awesome.
Yes.
James looking like he's going roller.
I like the cut. See, that has a little juice compared to
Uh-huh.
Isaac's.
Yeah, look at that wrapping inside the back edge of the circle. That's only about 28 feet away.
Okay. So far, really good. Ricky,
Forehand in. That's crazy. That's 470.
Gross.
He's a Swiss Army knife, dude.
With 3 tools.
No, he's the deluxe package, dude. He's the biggest Swiss Army knife you've ever seen. He's got the corkscrew, he's got the toothpick, he's got it all.
No, because he doesn't even have to throw a roller here. He has so much power that he just goes hammer, hammer, hammer. He's a hammer, a knife,
and a putter.
Yeah. All right, Gannon's gonna miss one. Wow. Okay.
Interesting. I thought that was a done deal.
And Ricky's is a done deal. So he's going to lose another one.
Proctor to go 2 for 2 on hole 6. And he does. So impressive. Really loving the way James Proctor's playing hole 6. And also 1 through 5 and 7 through 18. I like the way he's playing those two. Man, something feels good about the way Ricky Wysocki's playing right now.
I like his putt. That's what feels good.
It feels so...
It's so on the pole.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
And it was yesterday. And yesterday, I don't know if you guys were watching yesterday, Ricky got a little lucky early on. He played a great round. He shot 7 under. But he got a little lucky. He missed his line a few times early on and got through. But this thing, that right there is what he did all day yesterday. And so far, these putts are just as confident, just as center.
Look better.
You're looking at a work of art. No, it's not the Mona Lisa. But this beautiful can costs a lot less and looks magnificent in your bathroom. And Mona Lisa can't give you a smooth, close shave. Barbasol, it's a can of can-do.
Yeah, 5 through 6 is... I don't know. You could have 100 restarts and you never shoot 5 through 6. That takes some special disc golf ability to be able to do that, and that's the pace that Ricky's off to right now. Came into the round as the defending champion at this event 2 years in a row with the lead, and then he also started off 5 through 6.
Yeah, I mean, last year, hole 1, making those big putts, starts off this round. Gigantic putt.
That's right. Oh, okay. Well, good kick. You kick right here, and it's almost a guarantee bogey. So a good break there for Ricky, perhaps, because I think his next forehand can get him around the corner to save a pretty decently salvageable par.
Oh. That's bad.
That is absolute best case scenario.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I mean, that was the worst shot I've seen since AB's shot on
8
11.
USDGC, yeah. That was... And also, fortunate kick.
Now, Ricky hit the first tree. Gannon, I think you know where this is going.
Hey, he's going to send it.
Yeah, right down the middle.
It's just perfect. It's one of the best drives you'll ever see in the hole, I think. This is just moving. Yeah, look at that. Oh, my gosh, it's in the gap.
You know what's crazy about Ricky
That is...
he had the rivalry with Paul for so long. And now he has a new one. Him going back and forth with Gannon this whole season.
It's been awesome, man.
Has been incredible. And it's not the new guys, you know, like AB pokes his head in there once in a while, and Nicholas and Isaac.
Calvin.
But when Gannon's always there, it seems like this season Ricky's kind of looming.
He's the guy.
Yeah.
He's the final boss that Gannon has to defeat to win the video game.
Yep. In order to be the boss, you got to take over the boss. And that's a pretty good shot. And Ricky is just... has been good for so long. And I think he's better than he's ever been.
Hard to debate that. You know,
Which
I mean,
is crazy.
Because if you take Ricky's skill set now and you put him in mid-20-teen era, I don't think he's losing.
Oh, he would never lose, no.
But it's just you're pushed only so far, you know. And Macbeth, he would have been pushed harder by Ricky, so Macbeth would have elevated his game, and all of this would have been advanced 10 years before it is now. But Gannon will be capitalizing on Ricky's tree hit. So birdie coming for Buhr. Rick still has some trees to navigate here to try to save the par. Okay, a potential two-stroke swing. Rick's going to have to rely on that steady putt if he wants to save his par now. Isaac also has a little bit of work left to do. And we still really haven't seen Isaac throw a bad forehand.
Nice shot. Steep anhyzer through the fat of the gap. All right, for par.
Why does this feel so short? This is 45 feet.
This is a big putt here for him.
Why did that feel so short?
I don't know. I think that was a big putt right there. That was a momentum shifter. And he just put a big-time Band-Aid on an open wound. Now it's only going to sting a little.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a little hydrogen peroxide. Stings a bit, yeah. But you know it's good for you, so you do it anyways.
Yeah.
But Gannon, no Band-Aids there when you play the hole perfect, and that drive was, for all intents and purposes, that was perfect drive.
Yep.
Can't throw it really any better than this right here. Look at that thing, just pure efficiency. Very little flutter out of the hand. Perfect nose angle.
Yeah, he's taken like what I would think your accuracy, right, with those angles, and he's
Ricky's power,
and he's adding power with it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think we've seen anything like it yet. I haven't seen. Ricky has accuracy, but it's done in a different way. It's not smooth. It's more of a forceful throw.
Right.
And he's doing it like with like precision and like body mechanics that look cool.
He's doing it with the whole package, is what he's doing.
You know what I mean? Like angle control, short strokes. I don't know, man. Pretty cool.
It's what you coach. It's what you teach.
Yep.
It's hard to do. If everyone could do it, they would.
Got the ante. Now you just have to miss the guardian.
Oh, he put his hands up. He immediately knew.
Oh.
He immediately knew. That honestly is so impressive to know.
I mean, he would have ace ran it.
Did you see him put his hands on his head like a second after the disc came out of his hands?
Yeah.
This guy like knows the course like it's his home course.
Don't do it. No way.
Ooh, misses the little.
And you hear that? He was even calling for Ricky's to miss that wire. How can he know that from all the way at the top of the hill?
I'm surprised that
that's interesting.
You don't feel that when you're throwing? You know when you're about to hit a tree.
Well, yeah, but that's a pretty narrow target to know that early.
Ooh, we got our first wire hit maybe.
Did it?
It either hit the top of the telephone pole or the telephone wire.
I don't see the wire moving. It must have hit
Call
the
the
top.
cops. Man.
For what? Okay, I missed it.
It's a telephone wire.
Anyways, Isaac kicks left. It's a telephone wire?
Call the cops. It's a telephone wire. That used for telephone calls.
Okay. I thought there was something there. All right, anyways.
No, there's nothing there.
All
I
right.
was being a goofy guy.
I'm with it. I'm with you.
Jeez.
I'm back on board.
Wait, you forgot about
No,
that I was like that?
No, I did not.
Gannon from a hungy.
I forgot that Gannon was like this. And then he just reminds me.
That's 100 feet up the hill.
Didn't jump. Did not jump. Stood still and delivered it like it was a 40-foot putt.
I mean, that was pretty far.
Full S turn.
Give me that.
What is going on right now, Paul?
These guys are greening up the board.
Wow. Proctor to continue the par birdie streak. Oh,
Great line.
it'll be 2 pars in a row now for James. And Ricky, a little off balance, but as long as you fall backwards, no harm, no foul. People going back to the 2013-2014 era might remember Ricky Wysocki's putt where he did an intentional step into the putt with his left foot. He never passed the mark of the line, so he never foot faulted, but he got a little bit of extra step into the putt. Go back and watch some Marty McFly coverage from 2013 era to see what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Is that? Wow,
pretty.
that is a great turnover for Ezra. Just a jump putt.
Deal. Look at his scorecard. He's going low. Like low. That's 3.
I think that must have been right as Gannon made his putt on the prior hole. And Ezra sarcastically put his hand up in the air like the applause was for, it was for you, buddy. You're off to a great start. 6 down through 9 is getting it done. Tied with Big Bro. How cool is that, man?
The coolest. Hole 9, par 4, 580. Sidearm off the tee or backhand turnover, as we saw from Ezra. Really, I think the meat of this problem, which is this hole, is the second shot. Get the right speed. Get over this log. Slam on the brakes.
The log's
Make
everything.
a putt. Yep.
The log is such a great design element.
All logs are that are at like that distance.
If
Hole
they're in
1
the right spot.
USDGC.
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember where it started? Hurricane at USDGC on hole 8. They had those 2 logs down the fairway. Just kind of became a permanent fixture out there at Winthrop.
Yeah, people, I remember getting looks at like Eagle on that hole. Because you could roll it all the way down there.
I had to dance over Garrett Gerthy's drive as I was tapping out an 8 one time. That was pretty fun. That was a great drive from Gannon.
Ricky going fast off the tee. This always has trouble of going too far. He's going to be pinched.
Yeah. There's some openings on that backside, but it's he's outdriven the fairway. Start moving right now.
That's
Yeah.
really good.
Yep.
Sit.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yep.
Great result.
All right, can you do better than little brother?
Yeah, maybe.
Remember that little root or that little bend off of that from last year?
Good callback. Didn't he hit it like multiple rounds in a row?
Like
That is some insane consistency. Ricky, oh my gosh. Narrowly misses the end of the log. I understand the frustration, but I mean, the way the putt is, you're just happy to be inside back edge of C2 and in.
Yeah, you'd love a park job, though. Here's a sad thing about putting great. Eventually, you're going to miss.
Yeah, this is the worst part about it.
There is some runs where you go on and you're like, I'm probably missing this, and you keep making it. And you're like, wait.
I'm supposed to miss at some
like,
point.
when is this going to happen? That's
a miss.
Is that green light go from there?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he like 100?
No, he'll be inside 65.
Really? Okay.
Fairly certain. Gannon almost close enough. Yeah, he's going to do the little jump putt dealio as well.
The mid-range. Oh,
That is...
need some help. I'll give it to you. The friendly tree says.
Okay, I'm wrong. You're right. Not a green light go. I don't think it was 100 feet, but it was still a little outside the comfort range.
right, 45. He's been liking this spot. Oh my gosh, on the stripe. Oh, he does it again. Fumbles the pickup.
The compilation will never end. It'll only get bigger and better. And I will only laugh longer and harder.
Look at this putt, Jerm.
Yeah, the fist bump was already
an inch above the rim. He makes, hey, listen, this round, Ricky makes 3 more outside. We're talking best putting round ever.
Or, I mean, like in the, yeah.
In the ballpark.
The conversation starts.
You get what I'm saying? Like
one of the best putting front nines
I've ever seen.
Yeah, because it is about the result. You know, I mean, that's what the only thing that matters is the number on the scorecard. But if we're gonna be meticulous and we're gonna be hyper focused on how good of a putting round this has been so far, every putt is going in dead center.
Well, not only that, let's talk about the situation. Second round, final card, tour championships. Everybody's watching. He's putting out of his mind. And then Gannon's sitting here throwing in from 90 feet. I mean, we're watching something spectacular here. Ezra coming up the leaderboard 7 under through 10.
Gannon just shot 6 down the front 9. Incredible. We talked about this yesterday. 6 down is incredible for the final score.
Yep.
He did that on the front 9 alone. Ricky said in the beginning, 7 under. If I can shoot all 4 7 under rounds, I win the tournament. He's shot 7 on the front 9. Gannon just lost a stroke.
That's crazy.
With a 6 under front. So I don't know what the back 9.
They're going to shoot 1 over and even.
Hopefully. But yeah, what's going on right now is pretty special. Let's get back to the back 9 and let's continue the fun.